the Two of Us by Jesse Rinke. Scene 1. Mona, 33, is in her dining room around 1 in the morning. Abigail, her mother, enters.
You're up pretty late. Having trouble sleeping?
I was sleeping, but I woke up.
You had another one of those dreams, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that nightmare, the same one. I've been having it more often lately.
Tell me what this nightmare is about, why don't you?
It's bad, Mom. I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, if you don't talk to me, then consider seeing a therapist at least. There's obviously something you have to get off your chest. Does Chase know about these nightmares you've been having?
No, and I don't think it's necessary either.
Very well, but if you plan on living in New York with him, it may be necessary to have a very good reason for why you're sometimes at night irritably worrying.
I'm in no mood for your sarcasm, Mom, but I hear your point. I guess I'm expecting that in New York things will be different.
Is Max still adamant about wanting to stay?
She is. We talked about it just yesterday.
I don't mind looking after her if you decide to go. It's no trouble, really. You can't blame her for not wanting to move so far away. She has her friends here.
You mean those hooligans? They're exactly the reason I think Max needs to come with us. She's heading down the wrong path. She's gonna get herself in trouble. I can feel it.
And how does Chase feel about all of this?
He's in favor of Max staying here. He talks about how it's not a good idea statistically for teenagers to move. He's just a bit worried about the whole stepfather thing, but understandably so.
Maybe things are moving too fast, Mona. Why not stay for now? You can visit Chase in New York as often as you'd like.
The thought crossed my mind, but I feel like if he goes and I stay, then things won't be going in the right direction.
Mona, what if Chase is simply not up to being a stepfather at all? Have you considered that? And put yourself in Max's shoes? Like, do you really expect her to see in Chase what she saw in her own dad?
Mom, Max needs someone she can look up to. She needs a father figure.
And why can't that someone be you, Mona? You're the best mother a girl could ever wish for. When she lost her dad in that terrible accident, it was tough for her. Your fortitude is what helped her get her through it. You've been her 2-in-1 parent. In her eyes, you're all she's got. And you've been all she needs. Perhaps Max doesn't want someone to replace her own father.
Max is 13, Mom. She's too young to know what she wants or needs. And besides, let's not just assume things aren't going to work out. I believe they will. And Chase loves Max. And once he feels a little sure about his role of father, he's going to embrace her as his own daughter. And in turn, Max will learn to love Chase, and she'll love him back.
And you think this will make your bad dreams, poof, go away? If you're dealing with something on the inside, Mona, you can't fix it by controlling everything else on the outside.
It's late, Mother. Good night.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Mona and her daughter, Max, are seated in the visiting area of the Juvenile Detention Center.
I got you some snacks.
Thanks, but I'm not hungry. I just want to get out of here. When am I coming home?
You'll be home Monday after court, and things are going to be much different. You're not going to be hanging around those girls anymore.
Okay, I get it, Mom. I don't need the lecture right now. It's bad enough I'm in here. I'm going to find new friends.
You'll have to. We're moving to New York with Chase, and that's the end of it.
You mean you talked him into letting me go?
No, that's not what I meant.
Save your breath, Mom. Chase never wanted me to go, and I know that for a fact. You probably do too.
I don't know what's gotten into you, Max.
You want to know? Well, I'll tell you. Chase is not the knight in shining armor that you think he is. The only reason I said I didn't want to go to New York in the first place is because that's what he made me say.
What are you talking about?
He's not who you think he is, Mom. When you're around, he's nice. But when you're not, he's a total jerk. He tells me I'm weak. tells me I'll never amount to anything so long as you're around to spoil me. He tells me that if I go to New York, I'll only get in the way of your happiness.
Max, why haven't you said anything until just now?
Because I was scared. When Chase finds out I told you all this, he's going to be furious. He's mean, Mom. He's dangerous. Remember the day I came home from practice with the black eye? It wasn't the baseball that hit me. I changed the radio station in his car, and he snapped.
Come here, Max. I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I feel like ever since you met Chase, you forgot about me.
That's not true at all, Max. I thought Chase could be someone you can look up to. It's not fair that you're growing up without a father. I had no idea he was treating you like this.
Mom, no one can replace Dad. And even though he's gone, he's still with us in our memories and in our hearts. You taught me that. I remember you used to play that song on the piano for me, just the two of us. I miss those days.
Don't worry, Max. That's exactly how it's going to be.
What?
You're still in the doghouse and miss you.
Yeah, I know.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. Abigail is sitting on the front porch of Mona's house.
Nice sunset. The orange blue is beautiful.
Yes, it's lovely. It's a sky's lullaby to a sleepy sun.
Mind if I watch with you? I've got a few minutes to kill before I'm off to see my friends.
Of course. Can I ask how your therapy is going?
It's going well. Dr. Ruleski said that I've been dealing with a lot of unresolved events from my past.
Sounds pretty heavy.
It does, but it's not wrong. You see, Mom, I've been living with a lot of guilt. Guilt over the death of Max's father. I've never told you this before, but that night he and I got into a heated argument. I wanted him to leave so that we could both calm down. He was against it, but I insisted. So he left. And that's when he got into the accident. I felt like it was my fault.
It wasn't your fault, Mona. There's no way you could have known.
I couldn't bring myself to talk about it. Pain and guilt weighed so heavily on me, so I suppressed it. Acted like it didn't even happen. And it haunted me. That's what my nightmare was like.
So you're no longer having those bad dreams?
No, not since talking it out with Dr. Ruleski.
I'm glad to hear it, dear.
I guess I thought I could fix things by bringing Chase into the picture, and that I could at least give Max a father figure, which I believe I'd taken from her. It turns out I was just making things worse.
How is Max? Is she still in a lot of trouble?
She's doing a lot better. Her case was dismissed today. Those girls she was hanging around with told the judge that she had no part in what happened. I suppose she was only acting up because of what Chase was putting her through. What I was putting her through for that matter.
Speaking of Chase,
I got a text from him about a month ago.
and
I told him exactly what I told him before, that he can go to hell. I figure I'll put a pause on dating, at least until Max is on her own. And see how happy she is, so that's just the two of us.
you're doing the right thing, Mona. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
Well,
therapy waits.
End of play. Thumb Fighter by Donovan Garamond. Scene 1. The setting is a high school cafeteria during lunchtime. At Rise, Mikey, 17, is sitting eating a sandwich by himself. Tommy, 18, enters.
Hey, that was my lunch.
That's too bad. Next time, watch where I'm going.
You're a real jerk, you know that?
Better watch your mouth, kid.
Don't mind him. He's always been a jerk. Hi, I'm Janet. Jenny?
My name's Mikey.
Are you new here?
Nope, been here 3 years. We have science class together.
We do? I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I'm in my own world sometimes.
That's okay, me too.
Me and a few friends are gonna get together and barbecue this weekend. You're invited.
That would be great.
Okay, bring a friend. Call me later, and I'll give you the directions and the time. Bye-bye.
What are you thinking?
What? What do you mean?
That's Tommy's ex-girlfriend. If Tommy sees you talking to her, that could be dangerous. That could be trouble you don't want.
I know who she is and forget Tommy. I'm not gonna let him run my life. I'll talk to who I want, Bobby. I've dealt with Tommy before.
Dealt with him? So you getting your butt kicked in the last thumb fighting tournament was dealing with him. You're crazy, Mikey.
I lost by 1 point, Bobby. 1 point.
Whatever you say, Mikey.
I've been training. I'll be ready next time.
Tommy is the All-Valley thumb fighting champ. He's the best there is, Mikey. You're not going to enter that tournament again, are you?
I've been thinking about it.
It's your funeral, kid.
Anyways, Jenny invited me to a barbecue this weekend. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm always down to go to a barbecue.
Cool. Well, so much for that. I'll see you after school.
See you then.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. The setting is Saturday morning in the living room of Mikey's home. At Rise, Elena, Mikey's mother, is leaving for work.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Mikey. I've got your eggs in the kitchen. Over easy.
With some extra crispy bacon, please.
That's right. Anything going on tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a barbecue with some friends. My friend Jenny invited me.
That's great, son. I'm glad you're going out and having some fun with some friends. Before I forget, I'm going to be working overtime tonight. I'll be back home by 3 a.m.
I'm sorry you have to work those hours. I wish I could help you out.
I love you, Mikey. I just want you to be happy. You help me out when you're happy because it makes me happy. Okay?
Thank you for all you've done for me and all you continue to do.
You have a great time with your friends.
Bye,
See you
Mom.
after work.
Love you.
Love you too.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. At the barbecue.
Hey, I'm glad you guys could make it.
Here you go.
Wow, thanks, Mikey. Watermelon's my favorite. I forgot to bring one.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm hungry.
Help yourself to burgers and sodas.
Wow, this looks good.
It looks really good. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, I'm glad.
the hell is going on here?
Go away
Something.
from me. You're not invited.
What are you doing here, Tori? This is my girl.
Let go of me. Get away from me.
Why don't you leave, Tommy?
Is this punk actually talking to you?
Just leave, Tommy.
One, two, three, four. I declare thug war.
Come on, punk.
What do you got? You're nothing.
You hear me? You're nothing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. How you like me now? You were nothing at the last tournament, and you're still nothing. Now get out of my face, punk kid.
Mikey, don't leave. Come back.
Mikey, come back, bro!
End of scene 3. Scene 4. At the apartment, Mikey walks past the door of Jin, his 60-year-old landlord.
Hey, kid. Yeah, you okay, kid?
No, I'm not.
Are you still preparing for the All Valley Thumb Fighting Tournament?
Not anymore. I'll just lose.
An attitude like that, you will lose.
Thanks.
You need a teacher.
What?
You need a sensei.
Who? You?
One, two, three, four. I declare a thumb war.
What just happened? It's twice in one day. Right.
I'll teach you.
Okay. Thank you.
You must show up every day after school and Saturday and Sunday. You got that?
I got it.
End of scene 4. Scene 5. Later that week. In Jin's backyard dojo.
100. What's next?
Next, you must press nails into this board with your thumbs only.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow! This really hurts.
No pain, no gain, kid. You do everything I showed you this month and at home when you train. These exercises will make you strong and get you ready for the tournament.
Yes, sir.
End of scene 5. Scene 6. The setting is the stadium where the tournament is held. At Rise, Mikey and his supporters are gathered.
You ready, kid?
I don't know, Sensei. That last match really strained my thumb. I didn't think I have to go 5 rounds. What was that? My thumb doesn't hurt anymore. That's amazing.
Are you okay, Mikey?
I'm good now, Mom. Sensei healed my thumb.
You don't have to do this, Mikey. We can go.
I can't go, Jenny. I have to do this.
He's right, Jenny. This is something that he needs to do. Otherwise, Tommy will never leave him alone. What do you think, Mikey? Can you do this?
I can and I will.
Will Mikey and Tommy make their way to the center ring for the final match?
This is it. You can do it.
Yeah, you son.
You got this, bro. Break his thumbs!
Ready for another bucket ping pong? One, two, three, four. I declare gun war.
Come on, Mikey! Come on, Mikey! Come on!
Hold it! Yes! That was luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare gun war.
Come on, Mikey! Come on! You got it!
1, 2, 3.
Just cheated!
How do you like that, punk? You're nothing. There's no way you can win. You might as well give up and go credit mommy.
Come on, focus, Mikey, focus! Focus, kid!
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare gun war.
Come on, Mikey! Come on, go do this! Come on, Mikey! Come on! Go do this! Yes, Mikey!
2,
Come on!
3.
Yes!
I did it!
I'm so proud of you!
Now you can do it.
You did it, son. You did it. I'm so glad.
Hell yeah, bro!
Yeah!
End of play. One is Too Many by Rigoberto Ganceda. Scene 1. The characters are Andrew, 38, a Marine vet, and his wife, Phoebe, also 38. The setting is in a one-bedroom apartment in the east side of San Diego. Phoebe is outside the bathroom door, while Andrew is nodding out on the toilet seat.
Why won't you just let me use the restroom in peace? I have not been in here but 15 minutes! Stop being so dramatic.
You're such a jerk. I can't do this anymore. You work and then you come home and you get stuck in there for hours. And then you come out and you act like you haven't just been in the bathroom for a good 3 hours. I can't do this anymore.
What the hell, baby?
Really? Just let me fall.
I tried, sunshine. But my reflex.
Stop! You are loaded. That's why you just let your pregnant wife fall on the floor.
Pregnant? Babe. Why didn't you say anything? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You're never here. Your body is, but you haven't been here for the last decade. You are just a shell of the man that I have waited for and have stood by while you try and figure out how to deal with your own life. I honestly just thought that maybe a baby could help you snap out of it. That's why I got off the pill 6 months ago. I don't think this child is going to be the answer.
No. No. Sunshine, this changes everything. This child will not grow with a drugged-out father like I did.
Words are beautiful, but action is what I'm going to need for this pregnancy to come full term.
What do you mean? I know you're not thinking about ending this, are you?
What would you have me do? You only stay conscious long enough to go to work and
Even then, I know you use before you go.
Do you really think I want to bring a child into this mess? Because I don't. I'm still in my first trimester. I would do it if I had to. I'm okay with not having a kid. I would only ever have your kid. You know this. But you also know that I never thought about having kids until I met you.
Phoebe, these next few days are going to be hell for me. But I will let my actions speak for me. Just know, this is not going to be pretty. I'm going to have to take my sick pay, my vacation time, and the money we were saving for that trip to your mom's in Alaska. Because I'm not going to be able to go to work. I am going to kick Sunshine. Will you help me?
Yes, Andy. I'm gonna help you.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. The setting is at a hall at the local Salvation Army, where an NA meeting is held for veterans every Friday. The meeting has ended, and Andrew is sitting in a chair. Rachel, a 45-year-old Marine vet, walks up to him.
All right, see you next week. Drew, you okay?
Do I know you? Sarge!
Yes, it's me. The question still stands, soldier.
No. Sarge, I am not okay.
Tell me what's wrong. You need to understand that you're in this room with all of us. We're all here for you. Let it out. What's going on?
Sarge, I'm 28 meetings in 40 days ago. I kicked hard. Getting that monkey off my back was no joke. Shaking, sweating, uncontrollable bowel movements for 10 days. I don't think I could have done it if not for my wife, Phoebe. But now that I'm doing this whole 30 meetings in 30 days thing, I'm stressed out and my veins are itching.
Drew, these 30 meetings are your foundation. All of us have done it. We've all been through the thick of battle, just like you. Your demons are our demons. War was our occupation, and we were damn good at it. But it's not who we are. We fought and we killed because that was the job. But the job came at a price. We all paid that price one way or another. I led men to their death. I also led other men to their victory, and carrying the weight had an effect on me. So I popped pills to deal with it all. And 30 years ago, I did my 30 meetings in 30 days. In those 30 days, my mouth would water thinking about a pill. But I reached out to my sponsor, and I did not give in. Those 30 days showed me that one moment at a time I can live in sobriety. You have a sponsor, Drew?
No. Sarge, I don't. Phoebe's the one that's been helping me go with this.
Well, today's your lucky day. Hand me your phone. I can be reached at any hour, so don't you worry about not wanting to wake me up. My wife, Monica, is a very patient woman. If I don't pick up, she will. You can call me whatever. Now come on, I want to introduce you to Chente. He's a no-nonsense Vietnam vet. Come on, Marine, strap up your boots and get on your feet. We have a new war to fight, the war for your soul.
Okay. I can't win this battle on my own, but I can with my brothers and sisters in arms.
Just don't look at his right hand.
Why?
He lost a few fingers in the jungle and he gets weird about people staring at his hand.
Good to know.
End of scene 2. 33. Phoebe is at Greenwood Cemetery at daybreak on a fresh spring morning. Rachel walks over to her.
Hi, Sarge.
Hey, baby. What? I don't get a hug?
Don't blame me if you smell like sweat after this. You wanted the hug.
I don't mind one bit. Good morning, soldier. How long you been here, baby?
Just got here a couple minutes ago.
So I think you're still doing that 8-mile run from your house to here and back?
Yeah. Been at it the last 16 months. My mom moved in after a junior, so she's there when he wakes up.
How is little Andrew doing? He's what, 18 months old by now?
You know damn well he's 18 months old. He's doing very well. Thank you for asking.
How about you? How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm still waiting for it to become bearable. It's just all so heavy, and I'm still so pissed off at him for leaving. Just run up here every day and stand here asking why. You know, why did he have to leave us? You hear me, you jerk? Why did you have to leave me with a newborn baby, huh? Why did you have to stick that stupid junk into your veins? Why did you have to be weak? Why?
No doubt. You have every right to be angry. But you're directing it toward the wrong person. Andrew was sick, and that's the truth. The war screwed us all up. And he got clean for you and Junior. It was 10 months. You got him back. But addiction tricked him into thinking that just one more hit wouldn't hurt him. And that lie cost him his life. His chance to see his boy grow up and to grow old with you. Be angry with his addiction. For that's who took him away from you and Junior.
I know what you're saying is true, but I still just want to slap him. All of this is just not fair.
I know. Believe me, I know. Life is just not fair sometimes. But that does not mean we quit on it. We do our best to be our best version of ourselves through it all. For now, you can be angry. But the day will come when you have to let go of all that anger before it causes you to become bitter at the world. Junior needs that hopeful, joyful baby who still lives inside of you. Look toward her and enjoy raising your son.
Thank you, Rachel. You're a really good friend. Andrew was a lucky man to have had you in his life. And I can only hope that Junior's able to have you in his.
Phoebe, I'm only a call or text away. You and Junior are a part of our family. Our home is always open to you both. Monica sends her love and she said she'll see you at the next Al-Anon meeting.
I have to get going. I'm gonna let you have a minute with Drew. I love you. See you tomorrow, you jerk.
Picked a good one, soldier. Your son's in good hands.
End of play. The Den of Lions by Darnell Morris. Scene 1. Characters are Hunchback Jack, 70, a jester in the king's realm, and Cora, 30, who is middle class. The setting is in the city of Babylon, southern Mesopotamia, 537 BC.
Monies. Lots and lots of monies.
Coming!
Hunchback Jack, my favorite jester, my closest friend in whom I delight in. How are you?
I am well. What can I do to help you? Have you come for information? Who is it now that you seek to defraud and pull down?
Do you have to say it so bluntly? Am I that much of a monster?
Yes, indeed.
Well, you have to understand, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Every man for himself. Yes, chew or be chewed. And I will not be chewed, but will do whatever it takes to get what I need. And you can get what I need, seeing that you are a jester in the king's realm, to which you hear many things that ought not to be repeated.
Oh, I'm just a poor jester with a hunchback. I know nothing. I have nothing.
I have money.
And who is it that you seek to find fault in?
Prince Zumoni.
Yes, I can tell you what you need to know. But first, you must get rid of that grain of oatmeal that I smell on you.
Oh, yes. Forgive me, hunchback. I sometimes forget to drop this off at the house when I come visit you. And tell me again why you hate oatmeal.
Because my hunchback mother force-fed me that glop morning, afternoon, and at night for 20 years. And oatmeal every night shows poverty. And I refuse to have oatmeal again. I will eat what kings and princes eat. But never mind that. I will tell you what you need to know about Prince Zumoni. But why do you seek to destroy him?
Well, the king delighted to have me as his son-in-law by marrying his daughter, but gave her to Prince Zumoni because of his family connections. Is there anything that you know that will make the king refrain from giving his daughter unto him?
Yes, there is. But this type of information doesn't come cheap.
I have a large bag of money here for you. It is yours.
Why, thank you, my good man. You are so generous. Now here's how you shall catch Prince Zumoni in a fault. I will write down this address, and you shall find Prince Zumoni at the same place on Thursday, coming out of a harlot's house, looking very pleased.
Yes, this information is good, for this is unbecoming for a prince, and disrespectful to King Darius and his daughter. I shall put it to good use. See you later, hunchback.
Bye-bye now. Thank you for your company and your money.
Say, hunchback, I'm curious to know, why do you give out information for money? I mean, why do you do what you do?
All my life, people saw me as low rank. But it is me they come to for information. They see me as nothing, and yet they need me. And it feels good to hold that type of power. People need me for information, and I have the power to make or break someone's life. They call me a fool, but I can make a fool of many. And besides, I get lots and lots of monies.
Well, as I said, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Catch you later.
Greed, fame, money. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me more, you dummy bunnies. Greed, fame, money. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me more, you dummy bunnies.
What are you doing?
Prince, come on. I was, cleaning and decorating. Decorating, cleaning. What seems to be the problem, my prince?
I'll tell you what the problem is. I've been loyal to the king for 20 years, and he goes and promotes the second in command a foreigner who was a peasant in the king's realm. And why do you say he promoted this foreigner? It's because this peasant interpreted a couple of dreams for the king. I mean, big deal. I could have done that if given the chance. But now, this man sits next to the king, enjoying all the pleasantries, while I sit beneath him and take orders from him. And I've tried everything to demote him, but there's no fault or wrong that we can catch him in because he holds fast his integrity. Which is why I've come to you.
But the man that you speak of is Daniel, and I can't betray him.
Oh, we're far past betraying people.
But he's always helped me and saved my neck from being chopped off for not being funny to the king. And besides, you won't find nothing on him. Because he's blameless and harmless. A man without rebuke. And he is a prophet, indeed. For in the first year of Balthasar, king of Babylon, Daniel had the vision of the Son of Man coming in clouds, and with great power and glory to set up an everlasting kingdom which shall not be destroyed. And he prophesied about the Messiah, the Christ, being put to death for others.
I don't care about no stinking prophecy about clouds and glory, about a man named Messiah who was put to death for other people, and then coming back again to reign and rule forever. Look, spare me the fairy tale nonsense, and tell me how I can find fault in this man.
I don't know.
Oh yeah? Here's what I have for you. Are you sure there's nothing you can tell me?
Well, there may be something.
Please, tell me.
Have all the princes and governors and all the rulers who consult together to establish a royal statute, a firm decree that whoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, except the king, shall be cast into the den of lions. And have the king seal it with his ring so that it may not be reversed or altered. And when this is done, have the princes stand beside the window of Daniel's house at this time on Thursday, and they shall hear him praying to his God and giving thanks. For I say unto you, you shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except you find it concerning the law of his God.
And how are you certain that this Daniel will not adhere to the royal statute, seeing that his life will be in danger over a prayer?
This man will not stop worshiping his God, no matter what decree is made. Remember, he was brought here captive from Jerusalem, to which their laws are diverse from our laws, and he is faithful to his. He would rather die than to not obey the statutes of his God.
Well, let's just hope this plan of yours goes as well as you say it would.
Oh, it will.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Saturday morning at the Hunchback's house.
Monies. Lots and lots of monies. Coming. Prince, come on. What brings you here this morning?
All is well, Hunchback. Everything is terrific. Here, have some money.
What's this for?
Your plan to get rid of Daniel worked, Hunchback. You will be fed to wild animals. And because of your plan, I am now where I'm supposed to be in life, which is at the top. And I owe it all to you. Again, thanks, Hunchback.
Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? I must do something. The God of Daniel can hear me. I pray that you may forgive me, for I have done very wickedly in your sight in helping condemn your servant, Daniel. My greed has got the better of me and made me very corrupt inside, to where I cared about no one else except my belly and money. It is not too late. I will tell the king what I have done, in the hopes that Daniel will not be put to death. I pray that you hear me and be with me, and forgive me for not breaking, and forgive me for breaking your law of covetousness.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. Friday morning, 7 a.m. Cora is sitting outside the king's palace. stranger walks up to him.
My friend, why do you look so sad?
Are you only a stranger in Babylon, and do not know the things which have come to pass in these days?
No, what things?
Well, starting off, a good friend of mine, named Hunchback Jack, was put to death for treason because he sold state secrets to the Greeks for money, and for helping Prince Haman deceive the king into giving the order to throw Daniel into the den of lions.
And so, what happened to Daniel?
Well, it was said that Daniel's God had an angel stop the mouths of the lions, to which the king took him out of the den and put those that hated him with the lions, to which they were destroyed. And the king, seeing that God protected him, made Daniel to reign prosperously in his kingdom. Say, what is your name?
Ezekiel.
Well, Ezekiel, how about you come to my house for some tea so we can talk about more things that have transpired?
Sure, I will be delighted to.
End of play. Never Give Up by Jose Alfredo Pina. Scene 1. We have the characters Coolman Crooner, also known as KC, who is a young blind hound dog. We have Stretch the Earthworm, an old earthworm. And later we will meet Smelly the Warden, an old skunk. Setting is in a prison on the tier at the door of Stretch's cell.
Hey, youngster. Try to be as quick and quiet as possible. I don't want my mouth sewn shut by that old hag Smelly. Don't ask. Just hurry it up. I'll explain it once the warden's gone.
All right. Oh, gee, I don't want to have any problems. So you're going to have to show me the ropes.
Psst. Young man, try to keep it down.
Well, I'm Coolman Crooner, the hound dog, and that's the quietest I can sing.
I'm Stretch. I already lost my joy, motivation, and freedom. I don't want to get my mouth sewn shut because talking's all I have left here. Which is why I keep quiet all day. Other than that, I'm peachy. Old Smelly said I have one last chance left. Next time I get caught, she'll shut me up for good. You'll see tomorrow why this is called the Quiet Abyss.
No offense, but I'll never end up like you. In fact, I don't even belong here. See, no teeth, and if you haven't noticed yet, I'm also blind. I was wrongfully convicted. I'll be out of here in no time. You just wait and see.
Really? How? Why? Be quick and quiet about it, though. I'm tired, and we have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Plus, if you haven't noticed by now, talking is not the thing to do around here.
In a nutshell, they said I chased a man down, bit him, and he bled to death, but for obvious reasons, I could never do that. Besides, I would never do that. I'm a man's best friend. All I know is peace, love, and happiness, and I spread that through and with my music.
Great! That's all we need around here, a musician. Well, welcome to hell. And listen, tomorrow, whatever you do, keep quiet by all means. No talking at all, and definitely no singing. We don't need no trouble. And last thing I want is my mouth sewn shut. There's enough of us like that here already.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Casey and Stretch are out in the yard the next day.
Hey, Stretch, why is everyone so quiet around here? So gloomy. I know what to do. I know the perfect song to cheer everyone up.
Be quiet! You're gonna get us all in trouble. If someone hears you, they're gonna notify the warden. Oh, here comes the warden. You've really done it this time.
Shh! Why do I hear noise? Who is that singing? Is that you, Mr. Stretch? I thought I warned you about having one last chance. That's it. You're done.
But Mrs. Smelly, it wasn't me.
It was me, Warden. Shh! I don't care who it was or wasn't. You're done, Mr. Stretch. You're getting sewn up. This is the last time we hear from you. That's it! Everyone back to yourselves.
Man, that's all I needed. Whatever. It's not like I get to talk around here anyway, and even if I do, it's not worth it. Because then this happens.
End of scene 2.
Smelly, I'm so sorry, Stretch. This is all my fault. You gotta let me take responsibility for my actions or else you'll never be able to speak again. And that's not right. I've gotta fix this.
It's okay. Better me than you. I'm old, done, and have no future but to die here in the silent abyss. You are still young, and you can do something with yourself and your talent, you know? Make a difference. One day maybe even change this place in a positive way somehow. Who knows, probably earn your freedom out of here.
Matter of fact, I just figured it out. Tonight's a full moon. And you know how us hound dogs love howling on these types of nights. Oh, it's my favorite time of the month. Oh, they don't call me Cool Man Crooner for nothing. And I'm going to show you and everyone else why, and especially that warden.
Okay, yeah. Do it, KC. Tonight, light this place up and make us all feel good for once. I can't remember the last time I was happy. Besides, it's time we do something different around here, even if it's the last time I talk.
But, you know, what about the warden, Smelly? I mean, the last thing I need when I feel smart is to get my mouth sewn shut. And, you know, I'm really sorry if that's happening to you.
That's not going to happen, youngster. I'll worry about that old hag, Smelly. You just focus on doing your thing tonight and give it your best, because we're only going to have one shot at it. So it's got to work, okay? You're my only hope now.
Okay, I won't let you down, Stretch, and I won't let the rest of the guys, nor myself, down either. I'm going to make everyone feel alive.
Who's making all that ruckus? Why is it so damn loud in this yard? Shh! Everyone be quiet or you'll be sorry. It's you two, I knew it.
Nope, it's just you this time, Smelly, and anytime you stop being so negative and let people be happy instead of miserable and making our lives even worse than they already are. Look, I'll tell you what, Smelly. If I can make you feel good and even dance, will you let me start a music class? I'll guarantee if you do, it will change this place all for the better.
Ew! I doubt you got what it takes to cheer me up, much less make me dance. But it's your end, not mine. I'll tell you what, Miss Cooman Crooner. If you can get me and this whole place rocking and swinging to a grand old time, like you claim you can, but I mean really make an impact, you do that, and I'll see to it that not only you get your music class going, I'll also help you to finally get home. But you only have one shot at this, and I don't have to tell you what's going to happen once you fail.
Mrs. Smelly, I'll do it, but you also have to promise not to stitch up his mouth and let her talk again, and then you've got yourself a deal.
Well, in that case, you're going to have to get everyone in this block to join you. You do that, and it's a deal.
Okay, and from now on, no more sign language or hand gestures as a means of communication. I mean, you gotta let us talk. And no more showing any mouth shut. Most importantly, no more shushing on your behalf anymore. That's the least you can do, and a start for us around here. We need positive motivation from now on, and not more negativity. It's bad enough we're already in prison.
You fail, And not only does Miss Stretch get stitched, but also your mouth shut too, and you can forget about anyone ever talking again, much less your class and your freedom. Miss Kumi Crooner.
I'm gonna have the tune so good. Not only will everyone be jamming in this place, but I'm gonna have that good old Snowy doing the electric boogaloo to the point she ain't gonna need that walker anymore.
Yeah, that will be the day. You just give it your best and worry about nothing. You know, you don't have to do this, Casey. We can figure something else out. There's still time.
No, I got this, Stretch. It's almost time. Start getting ready, and as soon as the moon's at its peak, it's go time.
You can do this, Casey. And when you're ready, we all are.
It's time now. Let's do this. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh!
I have to admit, Miss Crooner, I'm impressed. I was convinced I'd never be happy again, much less be able to dance. You really are talented. And not only am I going to do everything we agreed on, I'm also going to change the name of this place to the Jailhouse Rock. And I'm going to do my best to help you get out of here. In the meantime, you can start that music class.
Oh! From now on, we're all gonna have a good old time and around here, and everyone will be happy and learn to play instruments and sing. And this is gonna be a place of love and joy, and we're all gonna have a rocking good old time while we're here. But best of all, we'll be able to talk without getting our mouths sewn shut. But from now on, this place will never be a sad, gloomy, negative place ever again. Oh!
End of play.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.